What's up guys, Pypo here, bringing you a video today of me doing some WSG action. Actually really looking forward to this game here. I haven't done WSG for quite some time. It's been, I don't know why it's been so long actually, it just never seems to pop for me. I actually have been doing surprisingly a couple AVs, trying to get Kate some gear recently because she did just get a Warrior 290. I should say got a Warrior 290, she boosted a Warrior 290, so naturally she wants me to carry through literally everything in existence, and I've been doing it because, you know, I'm a nice guy. But AV is one of those things where you just kind of have to admit defeat as a Horde character. You just go in and it's like, man, this is just not a, there's no hope for a Horde character in AV. There's just no hope. There's just no hope. I actually just popped a trinket there to get out stun and went straight into a fear. A very bad misplay on my part. It doesn't matter too much in a BG here, but I'm actually going to switch to that Druid at the back there. I'm just going to kite around and kite away from this DK. If I can actually kite him far enough away from the Druid, I might just stick to him here. I'm just going to switch back here because she's going to try and come into heal. Going to silence that Cyclone right there because I do want to keep him from doing pretty much anything in CCing. And then do my aim shot, pop CDs on the healer here, get a chimp shot off, which we should get her down pretty quickly. Disengage away from the DK here. Now because the healer's low, I basically can get back on the DK and kill him without having too much to worry about because the healer does have to go away and get himself back up. What I did want to man, I was going to say what I did want to talk about. Firstly, I shaved today. I think I gotta buy some new razors, man, because it's just not, like, for me, just me describing exactly what I'm going through, it's just not effective. I'm using normal razors and shavers, and they just, like, I do like maybe 2 or 3 passes because I try to get my face smooth, and then within like an hour, it's just, it's just terrible, and it sucks, man. I've actually looked online. I'm thinking about buying a straight razor. But I'm a little bit afraid of using a straight razor because I don't want to like slit my fucking throat, to be quite honest. But they seem to like just work. They seem to just work better than actual generic razors. So I'm gonna pick one up and basically teach myself how to use a straight razor. Not too sure if that's a wise decision. If any of you guys use a straight razor, let me know what you guys actually think about them. I'm not too sure about it. But I've already bought it. I went on eBay and like they're not that expensive. They're like 20 bucks or some shit. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well buy one and try it out. You know, what's the worst gonna happen? Besides me slitting my throat, what's the worst gonna happen, right? But what I wanted to talk about in this video today was there's actually a hunter change that everyone is talking about in the upcoming expansion Warlords of Draenor. And the big issue with this change is a lot of people are already saying without even being able to practice or try it out. And it's it's camouflage being, even just saying this, it sounds ridiculous to me. It's camouflage being an ability hunters can use and be in camouflage while attacking. And basically what it means is you can be in camouflage for the 60 seconds, the normal 60-second duration, which is normal. But when you enter combat out of the camouflage, you have 6 seconds. I went like this for like that 6 seconds of complete stealth while attacking. It's like, for instance, how rogues now when they attack, if they're talented in, they have like 3 seconds of being in stealth still, even though they're already like attacking. It's gonna be like that for hunters, except 6 seconds. I don't want to talk too much shit about this because basically I want it to be a thing. I want this in my life because it sounds amazing and I want to play with this change. But at the same time, I can't help but think that maybe it's a little bit overpowered. But then again, they are taking out a lot of CC for hunters. They are taking out a lot of CC for everybody. So I'm not too sure if it is overpowered or if it's just some of the many changes that they're going to be implementing. And I forgot how to speak. One of the many changes they're going to be implementing and trying to fiddle around with during Warlords. And again, I have to mention that when I talk about anything to do with Warlords, when I talk about anything to do with, you know, any beta or alpha, this is still an alpha, everything is supplemented to change, and it even most likely will change. So I think what's happened is someone's looked at the alpha notes, or even maybe got on the alpha, played around with a hunter and realized that, hey, I can be in camouflage for 6 seconds, and they've freaked out, and it's gone everywhere. It's gone absolutely everywhere. And it's gotten tweeted to Blizzard. And Blizzard actually replied a few times in tweets saying that, in fact, it is a real ability and it's something that is in the alpha as of right now. But even themselves say that the alpha is subject to change and most likely will change depending on how it comes into play and how well it works and how balanced it is. So again, please don't freak out, people. Like, there's no need to freak out about anything that is in an alpha at all. It's like there's no reason whatsoever. I've been in mid the entire time right now looking for people to kill. I didn't realize that everyone for some reason is just in our base. I'm not too sure what's going on. Like, both flags are in our base and no one's getting it. So I'm gonna have to go back into our base, I guess, here and try and get it back. Are they up top or are they inside? I'm gonna go up top just to check it out. Let's go up top, fuck it. Lockneys of Emerald Dream asking me if I am the real Pypo. Surprisingly, I am not the real Pypo. I'm an imposter. I lie about my identity quite frequently. My name is actually Pypo El Gonzes. What am I talking about? What am I? Pypo El Gonzes? What is that? I'm Mexican or something. I wish I had like a different background. My background is just German. It's such a weird background to have. It's a weird German background. Just because, like, well, actually, it's not that weird. I'm pretty sure, like, nearly every Australian person has a foreign background because we're fucking prisoners. Like, that's, if you didn't realize, I think a lot of people know this, but the way that Australia came to be was pretty much the English coming over on boats and, basically bringing prisoners here to live. And so naturally a lot of the people who are here and still here and are still like Australian families are very foreign families and people who are not. It's Australia. It's such a diverse place. I don't know if I've met anyone who just like identifies as Australian. Like that's not a thing you identify as. You are, you're Australian German, Australian Greek, Australian Maltese. I've met a lot of Maltese Australians, surprisingly. I don't know what the deal with that is. A lot of Maltese people living in Australia. But I don't know how I got on that topic, but from talking about Blizzard changes and Warlords to being Australian, but yeah. But I'm actually surprised the amount of times that I actually get asked if I'm the real Pypo. Is there people out there imitating me? I don't think there is, and if there is, have never met one ever. Well, actually, no, that is actually a lie. I've met one person who named themselves Pypo, but he did it like openly to me. He like named himself Pypo and then was like, "Hey Pypo, check out my name. I'm Pypo." And I was like, "Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff." That was back when I actually let people on my B tag before I started getting spammed. But yeah, so basically some of the other changes that are happening in Warlords are the CC changes and reductions to CC and all that kind of stuff. And I've read through you can go onto MMO Champion and look at the beginning quest chain. But it's just in text form, obviously. It's not like a video or something, but you can go and look at the text form for the beginning quest chain, and it just kind of explains what the opening quest sequence to Warlords will be, and it actually got me kind of hyped. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling the storyline for Warlords of Draenor, and I wasn't feeling even really that interested in the expansion as far as lore is concerned. I'm super interested in it as far as like just being able to play a new expansion, level up my character, and do more PvP. Especially for the changes they're making to heals and stuff like that. I'm extremely excited because I think PvP will be a lot more balanced and hopefully a lot more fun. But I wasn't very excited for the leveling aspect. I didn't even know if I was gonna record like me doing leveling. I thought, fuck it, everyone's gonna be playing Warlords. I may as well just get to level 100 and then start making PvP videos straight away. But I think what I'm actually gonna do is oh god, Chaos Bolt, how hard is this gonna hit? Oh god, it hits so hard. It hits so fucking hard. Gee, I don't have any trinkets. I got nothing. I had nothing. It's gonna smack me in the face. Pops down a fear. He's gonna fear into another fear. Luckily for me, I do have diminishing returns, which means it's not gonna last very long whatsoever. But a chim shot should get him down low enough here to kill him. God, I feel like so frightened of Destroy Warlocks. The problem being that Destroy Warlocks have one spell that does two spells. They have Fear for the CC, and then they have that Chaos Bolt that just absolutely annihilates your face. But it seems like the rest of their abilities are kind of worthless. Like, I've never actually fought a Destroy Warlock one-on-one and had that much problems. It's just when they have that stuff that really hurts and really does a lot of damage. Like, here comes... This might actually kill me here. Oh god! Actually, no, he didn't get a crit. He didn't get a crit. We're okay. We're doing okay here. Now, as long as we get a lot of survivability here and kind of kite a little bit, actually, we're fine. I got a healer. Yay, healers! Pypo freaked out for nothing. I love healers. Healers make my life complete. And what we're actually going to do is go up and get the flag here, because I wouldn't mind carrying. I like when I carried that it feels like I accomplished something. I helped out my team, even though hunter carries are some of the worst carries in game. Do you have a warrior hiding in here? So I'm going to jump in here and just try to start attacking it, even though he's not really doing it. Is that a bot? I can't tell if it's a bot or not. Half the time, like, they just stand there and do nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Gonna pick up the flag. I'm going to do some carrying here. Hunter carrying action. I do like carrying it as a night elf. Man, playing as a Tauren and then going to playing as a night elf makes me so hype. Just because I'm like, fuck yeah, night elf. Like, I'm so much smaller. Look at this. I actually fit in this tunnel. Like, there's no terrible tunnel action going on where I'm hitting the walls and stuff, and there's just this horrible shit going on. I actually fit in this tunnel. It's amazing. So I did just put aspect up. I'm going to take off aspect of the pack, then go to aspect of the cheetah so I don't fuck anyone else over. When you have aspect up, you just want to really keep your eyes peeled, because as soon as you get attacked, you will drop. As you see here, the priest is trying to give me some I was going to say flowers. Give me feathers for a speed boost. It's near impossible to land a feather on an Australian because it means like you have to put it way in front of me because of my lag. As you can see, that's a really good visual representation of what I'm dealing with as far as lag is. A lot of priests do it a lot. See how he's putting it in front of me. He's even putting it in front of me on my screen. But because of my delay in a reference to Americans, it's just way too much of a delay for it to register. I'm actually going to go up top here because they are attacking the enemy flag carrier here, but he's not low, and he also is a healer, so I'm not expecting him to die anytime soon. Pop down a flare there just to try and get out any stealthies if we possibly can. And of course, I like staying on roof because it means I have a nice choke point here. Choke point right here. Put your 3 traps down, snake trap. And I do have to kind of put on I have to click my snake trap. I need to make a key binding for that. I'm not too sure what I should key bind to snake trap. I never really use it unless it's in like this kind of scenario. I never really put it down, which is a mistake, by the way. Like it's good. It does a lot of work, and it applies the poison that makes them take less healing, which is it's a really good poison. Like it's something you should definitely have, and I think definitely you should put down your snake traps whenever possible. But it's just hard to get into the habit of doing it, especially mid combat and stuff like that. Just not something that you really get into. Now, because I do have a healer here, I'm gonna jump down and do some work on this Warlock here. Gonna actually wait for a fear here, and once I get feared, I'm going to back up, put down a binding shot. Binding shot will stun him here. Stun will get him down, and then we just have a warrior to deal with. Warrior, luckily for me, did run straight into that bind. And they did actually drop the flag. Blade Storms. They did drop the flag there. But they did get a pickup as well, which kind of sucks for us. Gonna get the warrior down there with a chimp shot and a kill shot, which is gonna finish him off here. Very nice. And then get onto the druid here. I should pop a quick little CC on the druid here, just because I don't want him to kill that healer. Because obviously you do want to keep that healer alive. That is the priority #1 for people who are on DPS. You want to keep your healers alive. They are the people that are keeping you alive. Please return the favor, especially since like I rarely get to play with healers, it seems. It's just something you really have to do. And of course now he's going bear form. He's going to live for approximately 17 years, around about 17 years. But at least for me it means I'm going to get my damage up from just beating it. It's pretty much like beating on a brick wall. Look at this. It's just a bear jumping in circles and not... Look at this shit. I just hate that this has become a part of PvP. There is 3 DPS in here and a healer attacking one guy who has like a bajillion health. He has 800k health. And it's like, it should not be a part of PvP. You should not be attacking someone who just does not die. That is ridiculous. We do have a few people on the enemy flag carrier here, which is another feral druid who almost has 1,000,000 health. What is going on with the feral druids in this BG? What's going on? I need to roll a feral. Man, I get like weird urges sometimes to make characters for simply trolling purposes. Like I want to make a monk to fuck around on and be able to just pop karma on people and fuck around like that. Gonna pop a disarm there. I'm actually gonna trinket that stun there so I can get some damage on this guy. Put a blind shot down on myself. Blade Storm's on me because he is a warrior, which means Blade Storm is one of his only abilities in the game. I should run away from the Blade Storm, but I don't want to leave my healer behind. So I'm just gonna kind of stay up here, stay near my blind shot so I don't get rogued too hard. We do have a Warlock jump down here, so I'm gonna jump in this corner real quick and try and line of sight, which might not work. I'm actually gonna come out from around the corner if possible, and I get rogued. That's going to be the drop of the flag and a cap for the enemy team, unless one of my players can pick it up, which it does not look like it. No, they cannot. Not surprising when you have a enemy flag carrier with almost 1,000,000 health. That is some brutal bullshit right there. It's not going to be fun for us. And again, I'm not too sure why I'm carrying flags. I always am like, oh, we're winning, I'll carry a flag. Hunters should not be carrying flags. I mean, I don't really have anyone else in my team to carry. I got Warlocks and I got... That's it. I got Warlocks and I got Hunters and Warriors. I mean, I guess a Warrior would be an okay flag carrier, but it's just not, it's not optimum. We don't have any feral druids in this bitch that are just doing a shitload of work and have a lot of health and can live through literally anything. We unfortunately do not have that right now. He's going to disarm me and then stun me. A bit of a misplay on his part because he should save the 2 to optimize his CC downtime, but it's not too bad for him because he is a Mistweaver Monk. And of course, healers just live. They just live. They just live for fucking years. Oh, like this is why I'm looking forward to Warlords right here. Like this is a guy getting attacked by like 2 people. He got silenced twice, and he's pops one bubble. And I was like, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, were you guys attacking me? I didn't even realize. I didn't realize you were attacking me because I have this bubble on me right now. Gonna get onto the flag carrier right here. He's Blade Storming, trying to get him down here. He does have some backup there. Our flag carrier is currently a. Look how far away I am, and he got that fear off. Holy shit. He He was on the edge of range there to get that fear off, and he did good to get it. Gonna actually chimp shot him right there. Going to trap this healer right here. Try and get the flag carrier down if I can. If I possibly can. Gonna trinket that. Trinket, and chimp shot. Chimp shot should hopefully get him down here. Chimp shot. Trying to get the flag. How did I not get that? Fucking Australian lag pisses me off every fucking time. Put down a blinding shot there to try and stop this Warlock from running away. It's actually the healer that got it? No, it is the Warlock that got it. So I'm going to try and stick to the healer. I might have to switch to the flag carrier. Actually, no, I'll try and run in and just get away from these guys. Trying to get that healer down, but it's not going to go very well for me, to be honest. I'm the only person here. Gonna pop another deterrence here because the Warlock is trying to do a lot of damage to me. There's no real point me being in this tunnel since it's just me, so I'm actually gonna back out here. Try and stay alive. Again, being a Tauren in a tunnel is the worst experience of your entire life. I'm just too big. I'm straight up just too big to like handle. Look how huge I am. My camera's all fucked up and I'm zoomed in a shitload. So hard to handle this enclosed spaces here. And it sucks. I'm gonna try and get this paladin down since we do have him here. I hear a blade storm going on. I'm not too sure if it's enemies or our team. I'm not too sure. Was it this guy? Was this guy Blade Storm? I didn't even realize if it was. He's going to do a lot of damage to me here because he's a Fury Warrior. Going to disarm him right here to try and stay alive. Disarm should be enough to keep me alive, and I am going to just barely scrape by there. But it does mean that I am currently really low on health. Luckily for me, I do have that healing ability. But we do appear to have dropped the flag. Oh no, we picked it back up. We picked it up. We're fine. I thought we dropped it there for a second. And I'm going to run over here and try and get this flag back as much as we can. The healer is up here by himself. I'm going to go onto the flag carrier just because the healer is getting focused, so which means I might be able to get a cheeky little attack onto the flag carrier, who's now up top. He did port down. That was a bad misplay on my part. I forgot that he was a fucking Warlock that can just port wherever the fuck he wants to go because, you know, reasons. This is what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of people will think that Hunters being able to stealth for 6 seconds will be extremely overpowered, and it might be. But there's a lot of things in the game as of right now that are pretty overpowered. Like there's not things that are extremely balanced right now, so it's not that big of a deal that some things might be able to do something that you cannot. I'm going to give chase here. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to stay up on this thing. Put down an explosive trap right here as well as an ice trap, as well as some snaky snakes, so when he does try and port back up here, I will be able to kill him. So I'm just waiting now for him to pop that port. Hopefully if he does pop it here. Where are you? Come on, pop it. Come on. Oh, come on. I want you to pop it so bad. He does have healers down there, though. Is he going to pop it? Who knows? There he is. What's up, buddy? And that's a dead Mr. Flag carrier right there. And we get the flag in the corner right there. That should be hopefully a cap. There we go. Very nice. So that's kind of the way you have to play it when you have a Warlock, is you have to kind of just wait for them to pop that teleport. Luckily for me, I do have a Warlock right here named Loch Ness. It's actually the guy that's been talking to me in this BG. Doing some work on him right there and doing some damage. Sorry about the message there. Why is my phone not on silent? I don't know. And of course, when I get one message, I get 1,000. Jesus Christ. Turn that off. And try and get this healer down here. This healer actually doesn't have much gear, but he seems to be doing pretty well. And we have 2 minutes left, which means we have to kind of turtle. And again, I just recently talked about not wanting to pick up the flag, but with 2 minutes left to go and no one else to really pick it up, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm going to go their ramp and try and just kind of sneak by. Stay alive as long as possible and try and turtle it up. There's no point in really trying to cap when you have 2 minutes left. You don't really want to take any risks, because as of right now, whoever gets the next cap wins, or if we hold it, we win. So we really want to make sure they don't get that cap. Which means for them, it's kind of their last-ditch effort to come and kill me. Which I'm going to try and just run down this side of the map and stay away from people. There is a warrior right here who's going to come chasing me, but luckily for me, he's not mounted up for some reason. And he is going to mount up there. I'm going to switch off of this, going to put the blind shot down on myself and just wait a little bit here, because the blind shot will stun him. Going to trinket that, disengage away. He's going to blade storm, but disengage will get me out of range of him right there. He's actually going to charge me there, so I'm going to trinket. Not going to trinket, I'm a Master's Call, sorry, and try and trap him. Get a trap off. Put down an explosive trap on him as well. That's going to knock him back just far enough to get him out of range for any leap charge bullshit, and then I should be pretty safe here. Pretty safe to continue forward. Put a flare down on myself just to make sure I'm not going to get rogued anytime soon. As you see there, even though he leaped, he wasn't in charge distance because of that nice little trap play that I did there. But it does mean I do not have another trap for some time, but I am on full health and he's kind of a bit low. So it does mean if he comes and gets close to me that I can actually get on him here. Going to send Burn Cake in, and Burn Cake is actually going to disarm here for me. And there's a druid on me, which I didn't realize. Oh god, this is bad news bears. This is really bad news, bears. I did just take a lot of damage from something that I don't even know what... Was that the druid? Holy shit, I just took a lot of damage. I disengaged down the mountain there. Not the mountain, the cave, sorry. Just to get near my healer and to stay alive and get away from that druid. And we get the win. That was almost close to a disaster right there. That was pretty fun. Warlock does beat me on killing blows because Warlock, and he does beat me on damage as well. Very nice Warlock damage there. Very impressive. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the BG. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, have a good year, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.
Come to your senses, Pypo. Ah!